Yeah, okay, cool. We have a lot we need to build. Still remaining on the docket here, but that's a-okay. A few pictures we have to take. Just doing a few things, one group at a time here. Okay. So it's 11 o'clock. Let's have everything done by 12:30, give or take. Think I can have that all done by 12:30? I think so. Let me just look at the finishing touches, too.
Send in Go Team 6 now.
Frisk, thank you for the 5-month resub, and I guess calling me a nerd. I don't know. Thank you. Hope you keep enjoying the operations, and hope you get a nice kick out of this little dev stream. Alright. Sure. Alright, I want a GL weapon for the team leader here. We're making 2 sets of commandos, one with their uniforms and one I'm going to really, like, make ridiculous. Because I'm also going to tie a special script to them. Jeez, that looks kind of cursed. Alright. Screw it. Just bored, so you thought you'd drop by? Righto, man. We're making cursed kits. We've already built quite a few cursed things, but now there's a few features I have to fully integrate into everything, so now I'm just gonna slowly build all that up. And I am still kind of waking up. Bloodwing decided to go for a second day of Katsucon, so I've got the house to myself, which is quite nice. Alright, we got team leader, marksman. Let's do a machine gunner. Do we have an MG5? Because I know we have the MG3. Yeah, you got 249s, 60s. Again, we want to do like some really out there cursed shenanigans here. Is that a 22? 5.56 by 45. Huh. Is it okay to pay in... Ah, funny, Faber. Funny. He tells jokes now. I'm not gonna lie, there's nothing really No, I'm gonna keep that for the actual commandos. Even then. Alright, is there anything else in here? No, let's do a 42. I know exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this with the AA sight to make the AI think it has a scope, so it's gonna be more accurate with it. And then we do the 296, yes. No tracer. Why? Because this thing is evil. And we can do oh my gosh, that's amazing. Here, another thing I need to look at real quick is what's his weight with that? 44? Yeah. We're gonna have to reduce it by 1. Because I think the max is 45, but just to make sure. And I know exactly what I'm gonna give in this guy. Yep. And again, I need to be checking weight here. Yesterday I got a 750-meter sniper kill and FNF NA. Which round was that, Fume? If it was 3, I probably missed it, but I'm curious. Round 3? Nice. Sorry I missed it then. I usually don't cover round 3 because I'm tired by then, man. Alright. 2 more kits. Let's do a lawn gun from an AUG. Because I know they have 42 round magazines, which are... Of course they do, you know. Oh, we're on Arsenal. Well, there we go. Down to you in the UH-60, yeah. How did that end up crashing, by the way? Because I saw it got grounded close to the little bird, which hit power lines and ate shit. How long does it usually take to make P4P ready? Usually it takes me like 12 to 15 work hours, and I will admit I've already put about 8 or 9 in them, to be perfectly honest, but we're probably going to put another few in here. I've gotten like more efficient at making it, don't get me wrong, but it takes a while. Really, you also have to consider like all the time it takes to make the document and then organize stuff there as well. 2 sus fire teams behind Falcon when he least expects it. Oh, Favor, that's horrible. You know Falcon's on Op 4. Let me make a note about that right now, because it's not stated right there. So technically, those would be blue. Favorite, do you want that to change, because he's gonna be Op 4 today, so he's gonna be fighting the player base. So that would mean I take 2 blue 4 fire teams of players and I put them right behind Falcon just to mess with them. So just let me know if you want that order to be changed, because he's someone gave him the special go ahead. Dang, Fume. I guess we'll go with the VSS as well. But we can do the 30 rounders too, because we have our special mods. Where's our PSO 1-1? Excellent. Big boy mag. Alright. So that's that. Now, I don't really need this group anymore. That's the first batch of special forces. Now I just need officers. for the elite special forces. Just is how I'm gonna distinguish. And how to make these guys as OP as possible. It's actually really simple. You get the built-in armor on the uniform. You add it to Russian body armor, the most overpowered you can find. Because what else but Russian? Now I just have to find the right stuff because we have a lot of Russian body armors, literally for every occasion. Why? Because we just do. Don't ask questions.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Blood sports time again.
So their weight's gonna have to be really, really low. Do it to Iceberg and tell him beforehand at op start. Okay, I'll give him a mental note. 1 second, let me add that to the menu then. Let's see. Awesome. And Modadict, thanks for the 55-month resub at Tier 3. Modadict has been here for very, very long. Nonetheless, Mod, hope you keep enjoying everything. And yes, it is that time again. Now, here's the thing. Like, this means they're not going to have, like, any freaking ammo to work with. So I need to give them... I'm curious here. Yeah, I mean, he can have one magazine of that. It's the heavy boys. Yeah, this thing is 20 pounds. We're not going to be able to rock that, unfortunately. We need lighter guns. Could do an RPD. That's actually not that heavy. Yeah, give him 3 additional belts, so 400 rounds. Yeah, that's totally fine. You can't unlimited ammo script infantry. I mean, you probably could. It's just beyond my capability, unfortunately. Something long range. 20-round magazines. It's not the right section to look. Alright, and the fourth gun, since we already have so much heavy fire... I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Because it's dumb, and it's perfect. Where is it? And this will also give them anti-vehicle capability. All right. Shotgun with HEDP, so basically mini Doomsday rounds. I don't think Doomsday rounds even exist anymore. They're like buried under heavy scripting, and then you also have other types of rounds too. But let me go ahead and write these up. All right. Body armor in the game. With 5. Awesome. And then let's see, I know for... Yeah, let's get pics of both. All right, 1 second. So... Because if you want to follow along, by the way, use the exclamation point menu command. I'm just adding a few additional things. And I'm not sure they ever programmed an AA-12 with the same Doomsday rounds, but, you know. Can always work with that and assume. So this is down at... Yeah, put a smile at the frickin' elites. No, I didn't want to double click. Thank you, game. Really cool. All right. That is that. Now, I think everything else I have sought out to do is done. Now I just have to set everything up. We got plenty of specials. We got the Plinko board. I got to get that set up, which shouldn't be too hard. Oh, we haven't even built the player-based loadouts yet. I've been waiting until the end after I build everything to know how to balance. Probably going to base them off of Marine kits, though. And then I have to deal with those 2 chuckleheads. Oh, yeah, no. So this thing scares me. Like, actually, this thing scares me. But we'll get to that later. All right. Let's start building the player-based kits. Let's do the, They get some armed gunships at the start. Just someone bought those. All right. Did I show Bloodwing that? Yeah, don't worry. The player-based arsenal has not been funded yet, Risen. So that's why I've been waiting for to do kits till last, because I don't know when those are going to be a thing. I'm thinking in terms of Op4, I'll put respawn points down on all of these positions. But, like, you know, at least the start arsenal, so I don't have to actually build kits, so I can save time on that. But if no one gets it, because I also know someone's probably going to get it as soon as we start, so I don't want to waste the time. But, you know, I still have to stay true to what I'm doing here. So this is just going to be a massive assassination mission, to be honest. That's what I'm planning for here. Let's see. Oh, by the way, for the record, it's been built. So it's ready to go. It is terrifying. It's utterly freaking terrifying. At least with the war games, you know what you're fighting, but this...
Liru, I want my goat back.
Oh. Alright, Faber, sure, why not? 1 second, let me get that added. So now I'm going to start actually going through everything as well. You know, why don't we just copy Falcon 9 times and just send them in with Falcon, and then no one will be able to tell which one the real Falcon is. Yeah, so Arsenal at the airbase is only for Arsenal building at the airbase specifically. Once you take the fob, you'll get the Bradley with infinite ammo that someone bought. You'll get 2 respawn vehicles because someone bought both. And you'll get, there's also an Arsenal there, and then, you know, Triple R you can buy for there as well. PID Hell brought to you by Faber. Okay. See, we come up with amazing ideas like so, you know? But otherwise, let me program the rest of the things here. So we have some M2A2s. I'm going to use the TSB one.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Put these up here for now. So let me get the infinite ammo script. Because I have everything on a paste bin somewhere, you know? Alright, and then respawn vehicles, I'm thinking Hemmets.
Technically, no one spotted it yet. Here's something.
Alright, let me make a note of that real quick. Oh. Also keeping track of the total.
$50 towards having the full arsenal at the start.
Where is that? That's under player-based specials. So now that total would be... Why am I blind? That'd be 150 now. Alright, down to 150. Thank you, Luxie. I appreciate it. Here, actually, we're going to do covered transports. So this is really simple. We just take... I'm going to make a few different respawn points here. So we're going to have one at the airbase. And then... You know, another thing I should do is probably put up something for AA defense. Yeah, that would be smart. How much do you think we should offer for putting AA defense at the airbase? And we'll have to bring in AA defense at the FOB. That should be viable. Oh, I am expecting a good show as well. I really hope someone buys the mystery prize, because otherwise I'm going to keep it for another MCO, but that thing is ridiculous. For my Eddie transport, what's your Eddie transport? I'm thinking probably a hundo for air defense at airbase, but what would it be? I'm thinking cheetahs would probably be our best call. Or Sea Whizzes actually would be better, and then cheetahs could be for, yeah, let's do that real quick. All right. I mean, that's fair. People can buy in for themselves as well, so let's see. So it's now 125. And then let me also contribute this to the milestone, which would be at 55 now. 1155.
I'm buying Arsenal up for myself.
How much is mystery prize? It's a K, but I assure you it is going to be the most amazing thing you have ever seen in Arma 3. All right? I assure you it will be glorious. All right? We've only seen it one other time in Arma 3, and it's amazing. Oh, Faber, I don't want to have to go out and download compositions, man. No offense. We'll see. I'm just trying to figure out what else I need to add to the document here. The spacing's borked on the menu command, so it isn't working. Really? Looks fine to me. You sure? I mean, yeah, the document has, I mean, if you mean the space from the HTTP to the wish exclamation point. Oh, it doesn't work for you on mobile. Okay, let's try this now. Try that. Because I think that's what you mean by space, because I clicked on it and it was fine, but maybe it was adding that. Tell me if that's good. Sorry about that. Luxy, thanks for giving Risen Kill a sub. Hope you both keep enjoying the ops, both playing and watching, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. I'm going to add 2 specials for air defense here. So 1 second. It's 4 Sea Whiz and 2 and then just in case someone tries to take one of the cheetahs, I will state that they are locked. Cool. Alright, so we got that sorted. Wait, let me also go on the menu here, and I need to make sure that we have the second respawn vehicle down, we have the infinite thing down. Let me take care of the drone swarm, because I know exactly where I'm going to put those things. Which means I need the write-up done for PFP, and I need to add this early on. But this is going to be an early on surprise, because it's fun. Hey, Epic. Also, there will be a point probably in like 10 minutes where I'm going to tab out and just go through Discord DMs because I know I have people that want to consent to certain things and whatnot. Perfect. And then I'm probably going to pre-garrison that base as well, just to make sure it's tough. So let me go ahead, grab everything over there. Also, let me make sure you guys have your pathing disabled, because I know I just made you, and you probably don't yet. Cool. Now, since we have the pictures of all this stuff, I'm going to go ahead and delete it for the sake of keeping frames okay. And then let me also get rid of those, because that was just for the pictures, so that's for copy-paste, because now I'm starting to organize my stuff. I will be perfectly honest with you guys. I expect someone to get the 7 on the emus immediately, and as soon as they make landfall, we're just going to pretty much attack them with emus, like, right off the bat. I'm not even kidding. Like, it's just going to be a spam. Let's see. Let's do nom settings for me to pre-build with, and then we'll look through that. All right. So... actually, I'm going to go ahead, delete these, and then pull it out real quick, because I'll bring it back in. But we're just going to at least pre-garrison this one base. That's the one thing I'm going to do for free. But if you want more stuff in here, feel free to get more stuff, because the whole point of Pay for Pain is that you guys put down for most of it. I'm just, at least for this section, I'm going to have some pre-made stuff ready to go. Because I'm evil. If someone paid $100 for Plinko, then we keep doing Plinko, and we're just going to keep tally of the freaking emus. Plinko's going to be going for a while then, if that's the case. There's a few small things I want to set up to see if I can smooth the ability of Plinko. It'll just start Emu War, I know. Because that would be 20 drops on Plinko. So you have, at minimum, 20 emus, but at maximum, 200 emus if all of them fall out, which is unlikely. But the chances aren't 0. Yeah, for $100 at Plinko. For 20 drops. That would be something, let's be honest. It'd be pretty damn funny. Alright, so I'm just taking everything from my kits here. I had a template with all the kits out. I deleted that because I don't need it for frame's sake. Also, fun fact, this is the same exact compound from Takistan, the town all the way on the right side. I forget what it's called. I think it begins with a G, Galani or something. Could be wrong. But this is that town. So I didn't make a facehugger emu because we don't really need to. That was just me messing with the texture and going, oh, that's cute. 20D7 averages around 80. Yeah, so $100 gets you, on estimate, 80 emus. Which I will spawn in batches of 10, just to make sure it doesn't crash the damn server. Oh my god. What a steal. 80 emus for $100. Now that's a deal you can try. Lori, can you Omeawa Munshinderu? Yeah, I can still Omeawa Munshinderu Falcon. Falcon is fair game, buddy. No matter what, Falcon is always fair game. He consented, therefore. No, not Ace Arsenal. I have to... Okay, he's actually a marksman too, so we don't want to... do that. Why did I do the same mistake again? Brains off. Thinking of too many things at once. Oh. Why isn't your pathing... What? Oh, that's awkward. Okay, well, let me fix that. Right, no, I remember now, because when I would RC, they would break formation. So go ahead, edit. That would be attributes. $50 worth of Plinko. Oh my god. I hope you realize what you're doing. That's 10 drops of Emu Plinko. I'm gonna have to make sure I have enough freaking bottle caps for this. Let me edit that in real quick.
$50 worth of Killer Emu Plinko.
Alright, let me get rid of the AA fire teams because I know where I'm gonna spawn those. We're gonna do one locally. And then I'm gonna have at least one ready to go in the town itself where the quote-unquote objective area is. Average out to like 40-ish emus, yeah. But again, I mean, based off of the number spread we were doing for the last like pay for paying with TOC, you're probably gonna land on 7 or 5 more often because it's just the pins seem to be rigged. So we just go for it. Can we make Falcon lead the squad of other Falcons? Yes, we can. Not even the Ducksman is needed. I assure you, the mystery prize is perfect. You want to see it. Alright, I'm going to start building the template here for the player base. But before I do that, there's one more thing I want to build as a debug for myself. This will just, to me, mark where I need to set up the respawn points for Op4.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Also, Falcon and Dante are probably going to need transportation. Otherwise, this is going to get really, really brutal. So, you know, food for thought. And then when the player base gets close, I delete the respawn point and I delete the arsenal. There's a lot of positions here. Whew. Devil Demon, thanks for giving Lumberjack a sub. I think it was randoed, but nonetheless, hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this little dev stream. Alright, let's go ahead and set things up. Alrighty, ready. So I'm going to do Marine Corps, because it's been a while since we've done a quote-unquote Marine operation. 56 emus would still be hell for the player base. As long as I set them up properly. But I'm going to build this as a roster. 2IC, J-Tac. Platoon medic. Am I blind? Where's the medic? I don't see combat lifesaver. I don't see scout. I don't see any medical. Are they shoved in some other category? Or, like, do they just lack symbolism and I can't see? Yeah, no, I'm... What the hell? I must be blind. Yeah, Navy Corpsman, that's what I'm looking for. But yeah, no, I think it is shoved in another section. Lovely. Lovely.
I want my goat back.
Transport for Falcon's Flock, alright. We don't have a Navy section, though. Oh, yes we do. I'm just a liar. There we go. There they are. Excellent. Completely different tab. I know. Sorry, I'm blind. I'm very, very blind. Alright, what does $5 get Falcon in terms of transport? Screw it. Hold up. I'm just gonna say $1 per quad bike for the 2 to get around. So let me take a note of that. $5, get some 5 quad bikes. Make it easy for them to play and do their job. I can't do go-karts because there's 2 OPFOR players. Alright, AA Specialist as the 5th. And then I'm going to do a Drone Operator as the 6th. Where is UAV? Awesome. That's a chunky command squad there, sir. Alright, we're going to do 10-man squads. So, squad leader. I always put a medic at the squad level. Team leader, auto rifleman, which I'm pretty sure a Marine would actually be 3 fire teams, but I'm not going to take it to 3 fire teams because that's going to be hectic for the players. I usually keep it at 10. Can emus drive stuff? Right now, no, but they're working on I do think Devour sent me a script to make, like, fix that, but I'm not going to have emus drive stuff for this op. We're going to keep that for the other stuff. But, alright, auto rifleman. We're going to do a squad and then a weapons squad team for every squad. So let's do that. So that's going to be... Grenadier. Well, no, we're going to make the team leaders the Grenadiers. So where is my creative freedom? M136, M136. Team leader. 240. Actually, no. Screw it. We'll do it that way. It's 4 sticks per group. That should be fine. All right, 1. Actual emu war with tanks and all? Yeah. Even though the emus can destroy everything. Emus will kill vehicles, by the way. I'm warning you now. You can make them British. Falcon, why would... Not Falcon, Frisk. Why would I devolve them? For pain. Just poison the tea and you win. Oh my god. Alright. So now I'm setting that up. I'm going to go ahead and go through my add-on options. Actually, I don't want advanced ballistics to calculate today because we're going to have way too much stuff going around. Advanced fatigue, that's fine. Sway factor, yep. Throwing's fine. Advanced vehicle damage, screw it. We're going to enable it today. No. Actually, no, because we're using a lot of vehicles from third-party mods and stuff. I don't want to risk anything breaking. Artillery, captives, common, cook-off is disabled just because frame issues.
Send in goat.
Fires off. 4 to 5. Fragmentation simulation should be off.
Liru, watching your videos has brought back my love for making missions for the unit time of
Dude, Barker, I'm glad, man. Thanks so much. That's high praise. Glad I've been able to help inspire you to create stuff, man. Hope everything's going well with your unit. Thank you for dropping by, and thank you for the 8-month resub. Hope you join us for Pay for Pain in a few hours. It's gonna be pretty brutal. Oh, we are gonna enable combat deafness, because I'm mean. High praise, though. I'm happy that I'm still helping people, or inspiring people for Arma. What more could I ask for, you know? Faber, shut up. I've seen them. Okay? You don't have to make... You know, I'm not gonna say anything. He keeps making them dummy thick, too, and it pisses me off. He's taking Among Us models, and he's actually adding asses to them. It's... It hurts. And at this rate, Wild, it might actually happen. Yeah, soon, TM. Don't even freaking remind me. It hurts. It honestly hurts. Actually, no, we're going to turn off Ace Overheating because I'm going to have epilators down. Alright, now we have to work on everything in here. Spit won't matter, but... I need to play around with the health modifier to see how tanky I need to make these things. Oh yeah, no, the Chatty Moo is, yeah, that's the one we're going to be using, because that's the one that can insta-kill people. Let's see, Spitter, Stalker. Actually, no, I will have to make kits, because if they buy the base arsenal, then they'll still have... Yeah, okay, no, alright. Parasites are also going to be in play, and then Bullies are going to be in play. Bullies, I think, are actually... Yeah, Bullies are fine. And Parasites are fine. But what's the Bully health? Yeah, so the Bully health is set to 1. And they can take, like, a full magazine. So the Chatty Moo's taking a few shots. Yeah, that should be good. Disable Infection. Keep Behavior. Infection, Bleed Out. Actually, we're going to enable Infection, and I'm just going to give everyone the right stuff. Respect side relations, yes. Resurrect a zombie, resurrect his parasite. Also, yes, because that freaking domino effect that can happen is brutal. It's freaking brutal. All right, global settings. This one's actually really important too. Where is turn that down to 3. Where's encryption? There we go. That's a new feature. Lambs, I'm going to keep as is. I'm going to regret that, but I'm going to keep it as is. You, I want to disable, because you can lag the hell out of everything. And for pay for pain, because of how epic it gets, I want to minimize that. Alright, that should be good. Okay. So that's opening kit development.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Let's get building. I'm gonna make all these kits the same because, you know, all of them have the same radios. They can call air, yada da. What's the name of your camo? I want to see if I can. It's a Frog Marpat D. All right. Yeah, we have Marpat. I'll probably switch up the type of... Yeah, so let's set this for now, and then I'll diffuse the actual types of radios there. A Zeus Op... a Zeus and an Op was accidentally placed down emus instead of parasites. Didn't realize the grave error until half the team was dead. Yeah, okay, yeah, emus will fuck your shit up. Emus are, like, evil. So you gotta be careful with them. 21s, I'll replace it on the JTAC and give him a laser designator. Even though he doesn't have any aircraft that have that capability right now, but you never know what people will buy later. Jesus, Devour. Alright. Okay, I see how it is. Good God, sir. Please. Texting Bloodwind back. They're gonna yell at me if he doesn't get a freaking helmet. I think that's a Mitch helmet. Yeah. Yeah, I'm spoiled for choice in that regard. Should be good. Goddess Kitsune saying, oh, whoa, nerd. I assume you're one of Don's friends to use that terminology. Or you're just a rando, in which case I apologize. This is the TSB pay for pain. Yes? Nope, you're just calling me a nerd? Alright. Well, I'm now sad. I'd say Alexa play Despacito, but she might actually play the damn thing. Alexa, off! God damn it. Don, I don't know what you do with your spare time. Okay? I don't know who you meet. I don't know what you might set up. And it terrifies me. Alright, I need to give him an E-tool. Yep. Alright, it's right below the freaking earplugs, because of course it is, because I'm blind. Let's do 15 bandages, 2 morphine, 2 epi, 4 painkillers, or 4 tourniquets. No blood, though, because I'm mean. And let's actually max out the bandages, so that brings it up to 18. Cool. What type of mag are you using? It's almost 12. Yeah, so we're good. M855s? Yeah, screw it. What's your handgun? I'm assuming a Beretta? Yep, alright. It's because you searched in the wrong category. I set your Alexa up? Yeah, it sucks, right? I swear I need to keep... I used to unplug that thing every time Blood would go out. I didn't because I started just as she was leaving. Because that thing's just a freaking listening device for Daddy Bezos to know what type of underwear I want or some BS like that, right? Alright, 14 mags. Let's do an 283s. Also, you need to be the GL. Oh. I screwed up. Yeah, it's okay. I'll get to the JTAC kit and fix it there myself. The Grenadier will be GLs. So 15 magazines. Let's do the fun 67s that people freak out and go, is that artillery? '84 to counter Falcon trolling. I say that and it goes off. Hey, shit happens, man. Ah, man. It's funny, though. We're going to do some V40 mini grenades. And then... blue's going to be easier to see. So we'll do that as designation smoke. And that should be good.
Send in goats.
Now, a few things I want to change right off the bat is his is fine.
Kit making. Always the best part of mission making.
Then we're changing these guys to have the longer radio. So we'll do that for them, and then the JTAC will get the longest radio out of them. So I'll have to do some modifications, but Degs, thanks so much for the 33-month resub. Always the best part of mission making. It's just kit bashing, you know? That's what I like to call it. But nonetheless, my friend, thank you so much for the 33-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Falcon, calm Dante down. Tell him I'll give him the brief ASAP. I'm just finishing up the scenario right now. You know, because he gets angry. Oh, I should fuck with the players and give him a 203. They're going to be so mad, though. We'll do a 320. They would get so heckin' angry, though. Oh, I just realized we haven't given anyone pistol mags. Oof. I'll have to fix that in a second. Where's... it's at the bottom, isn't it? Yeah, it's in a different section. Cool. And then we have to do handgun ammo, which I can't even find. It's probably at the top. If it's not at the bottom, it's at the top. It's not at the top. Where the freaking heck are his handgun mags? He has a handgun, right? Yeah, Beretta. What do you use? 15. Please tell me you're using HFMJ. Okay, cool. Makes it easier on me. Awesome. Let me add the handgun magazine so all these chuckleheads. And then I forgot your laser designator. Let's fix that real quick. Thank you, game. Really cool. Can I have my batteries back? Whoa! Why did it empty your... Oh, no, 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 no. How did I hit the delete button? Oh, you son of a biscuit. Okay, you get one less mag. One less pistol mag. You don't need it. You have aircraft on your side. Okay. Now let's edit the team leaders. Sort by mod. They're using blue 4 RHS backpacks. There's not a lot there, so I can just sort them like so. If I can find the damn blue 4 section. I keep flying right over the damn thing. Yeah, they're using a mix of both types, so that's fine. Now, what do I want to do? I want to basically take some of his red and his white. First off, yeah, Vector 21. He didn't get any extra batteries, so that's good. Let's bring that down to 2. Bring that down to 2. Bring down his 3 additional rifle magazines that he apparently doesn't even have. Okay, cool. And instead, we're going to give him a lot more. Yes. I want to check the loadout real quick. Something's not sitting right with me on his counter there. 2 hours and it's time for you to Zeus? Nice. What are you Zeusing, buddy? Okay, you don't want the AI to fly. I mean, Falcon, you could fly a C-130. I don't have that on the roster, but actually, no, you could buy yourself an Osprey and fly it if you wanted to. I mean, you could also use a Cessna scripted drone. That could also work. What's in here? Just a super high grenade count. Ah, right, in the red and the blue. I can get rid of that. That's what I was looking for. All right, so get rid of the red and the blue. I could also have his grenade count. Yeah, because I wanna do something with him locally. Yeah. All right. All right. All right. All right. I'm going to reduce it to 2 for PID purposes. And then what else was in that list? We're going to reduce his 67 count. We're going to reduce his 40 count. And instead... Yeah, baby. No, it's in here. Hunt-IRs, baby. What more could you want? Alright, so let's see. These guys are all going to be pretty much the same kit. As well as the medics, I'm not letting them run suppressed. I'll group the medics differently. UAV operator's also going to have the same differentiation there. But yeah, Arma's all about knowing where you can cut corners with kitbashing, so you don't have to painstakingly make every single individual kit. Instead, you can make them in groups and then diversify them later. M855. Just because I immediately saw those 67 pouches, so I just want it to be even, please. Alright. That, because I am doing infections. Debug cable tie. Excuse me. Yep, and that should be good now if medical serves properly. Perfect.
Let's give him a warm welcome.
And they also get backpacks, which I'm gonna empty out. I'll let them, because we're gonna have supply boxes down, I'll let them basically build their own stuff. But I know for like the AA gunner, I've got something for him specifically. No handguns. Wow, I'm gonna be mean. Cool. Yeah, the T-41 does have rocket pods. It's basically a Cessna with rocket pods, which is pretty funny. We'll see how things go. Otherwise, just kit bashing. Actually, no, there's a few things I do want to put. The 84s, 240s, and then white smoke. All right, now the really fun part of fixing everything. It's an FIM. Oh, yeah, which you can only have one additional one of. Real quick, if I clear that, can we do two? Yep, so we're going to clear that, and he'll do two. He'll be chunky, but hey, he'll have two. UAV operator, this one's funny. We get rid of that. We get rid of this to replace with a, Okay, you know what? No, we're just going to do it by mod. I'm going to scroll all the way up and just freaking nitpick it. That would be a NATO. Yeah. Excuse me. There we go. AR2. And then his terminal gets changed to NATO. Alright. And then the 4 AT guys, Rifleman AT, are going to get changed to a 136. And then, yeah, whatever they want in there, they can add in there. Alright, that's done. Let's do the medics. Medic kit's going to be the exact same through and through. Is there any way to change the music? Why? You don't like it? Fine. I'll switch to tutorial. I guess I've been having this play long enough. There we go. Turn that up slightly. Change the music command out. Something a little more curious. Alright, first and foremost, take off his suppressor. I'm not being that nice. Okay, honestly, is his uniform the same? No, he has a corpsman. You know what? You know what? 1 second. This just makes it easier because you already preset everything, and then you can just make the changes as you need them. Pretty sure he had an M4, but whatever. At least it, you know, fixes the color of the scope. So let's go to his Mitch helmet first, change that, and then we'll change his corpsman thingamajig. Oh, he has something different. But no, this was a solid tan Mitch. I know for that for a fact. And then this was corpsman, which has a slightly higher load, which is nice because that means I can do two things. One, we can put purple on him to indicate mask has, and two, I can start templating bandages. So 19, screw it, fine, whatever. pack. And then some spare pills. Yeah, it should be good. And then he's got his radio, everything set up that way. Awesome. Let me just make sure you are properly set. That's a double click, not a right click. Yep, regular medic. And then you are already set as a doctor, but just to check. Cool. For my own sanity. I know core is pronounced core. Don't worry. Slip of the tongue because my brain's thinking too fast. I apologize. Alright, and then you are pretty much the last kit. Which I could template, but yeah. Nah. Keep fresh. Just to make sure I'm doing everything right. Get rhino horns now? Hell yeah. What is he, poaching shit now? We can be poachers? Okay. Cool. Alright, radio, GPS. He gets binos, I guess, because he's special. Alright. Does he get a handgun? Alright. I'm gonna be honest, I think his base ammo is gonna be good enough for this, you know? Should be fine. Where do his handgun mags go? They go there. Alright. 67... 40... Perfect. Alright. And those are pretty much your base kits. Set them all to playable. Alright, Alpha, Bravo. I'm going to make some dedicated pilot slots as well. And some dedicated crew slots, even though it's unlikely that... Unless people start buying stuff. But, like, you know, just to kind of differentiate that. Because one of the issues I've been seeing with P4Ps when I did the analysis of the last P4P, the one that, like, scuffed up, was people were just doing a free-for-all for taking stuff. So, if I just dedicate slots to say, hey, like... this is what we're doing, then hopefully people won't be, you know, free-for-alling the heck out of that. Yeah. Rhino horn, the ivory in it or whatever they have as aphrodisiacs. Aphrodisiacs, my bad. But I have had an idea of, like, you know, countering poachers, but... There's been a monkey texture going around. I don't know where the hell it is. I think it's a hidden asset in TSB add-ons, but you'll see it in Wacky Races on Monday. I've had 2 submissions come in, and they have monkeys on them. Like frickin' Rise of the Planet of the Ape level monkey. It's interesting. Anyway. I need to make crew boxes and then resupply. And then have lunch. Actually, my stomach's getting annoyed right now. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. Let's see. We've been going for about an hour 15. I'm going to take a 30-minute break. I'm going to catch up on my Discord messages. I'm going to tell Falcon and Dante what their battle plan is. And then we're going to finish building the roster. We're going to build resupply boxes. I'm going to set up the resupply system to work with these Hueys. And then we'll probably pre-garrison a few other positions, including the end game location. Because we still have 4 hours, and I only need an hour to finish all of that. So, thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. One more stream in 30 minutes, and then pay for pain at 4:30. Otherwise, cheers, and have a good one.